We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A make shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. Here comes the screen. Clippers have got it. And throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
DeMar DeRozan, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Runner's good there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To George. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Has a look. DeMar DeRozan, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Kawhi Leonard against Rudy. Gay. Spurs in possession. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 4. Good start.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Working hard on the glass. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
DeRozan, down low Aldridge. Even to Zubats. Tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan. He's now 4 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. Deep right corner. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Beverly to Williams. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Patty Mills. Deep left corner. DeRozan. Can't connect. George. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan. With that, he's 5 for 9.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
DeRozan with it. Shot clock's off as they search for a final bucket. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Paul George. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. San Antonio with the basketball. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. To Aldridge. Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Paul George. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Defense making the ball handler work. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for LA, number 40,
DeRozan, tough matchup against George. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Beverly to Leonard. Beverly. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
DeRozan with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Fires the three, and DeMar DeRozan still able to get it to go down after the closeout.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
George, well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
To Leonard. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Paul George at the line for two shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. And he makes them both. DeRozan with the basketball. To Aldridge. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Williams into the front court. Up by 3. George. Oh, that's how it's done.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
George, not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
DeRozan against George. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
DeRozan, not that time. He misses. Williams across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Leonard to Beverly. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense. DeRozan with it. His guys can hold for the final shot. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard buries it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Zubats, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Beverly. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. For 3. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Not going down for him this time. George, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge.
I got you, guys.
Has a chance. Bellinelli, a shot, no good. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Spurs will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
Section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
And the basket good at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Williams. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Oh, had him going there for a second. Curling inside to DeRozan. Fires the 3. DeMar DeRozan is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Second of 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot, no good. From long range, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
I got ball. I got something for him.
Nice pass to set things up. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
DeRozan here against Harkless. Baseline drive. Oh! Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Clippers have it. To Harkless.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Not that time. Harkless. He'll get it down low to Harold. Flushes it home.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The assist from number
The pass taken away. It was right there. DeRozan with the basketball. His guys down big. Short jumper won't fall. That's the end of the third quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He has struggled just a little bit, 2 for 5.
I got ball.
Old school equals high percentage.
Count the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
That is great vision. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Bellinelli. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Able to convert inside. Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Aldridge. Bellinelli in a matchup with Harkless. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
substitutions. L.A. Subbing in for the San Antonio Spurs. Number
Rudy Gay. DeRozan defended by Harkless.
Watch that cutter.
5 to shoot for San Antonio. The screen sets him up for 2.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. DeRozan with it. Down a bundle. Kawhi Leonard with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Screen coming. Has a look. Not today.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
And he hits.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Leonard. That's rebounded by the Spurs. DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. DeRozan, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
DeRozan matched up with Paul George. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Here comes the screen. Deep two there, won't go. Leonard to Williams. No, I missed a short one there. DeRozan with it. Looking to make something happen. The drive, right to the basket. He's looking for that touch. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84%.